What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video on Pure Panorama. The weather is horrible here in New York. It's like we got down to Pennsylvania for the East Coast Diesel National Show. It started to rain the show out on us, and we had to find something else to do for the rest of the day. Sunday we come back home and the rain just was like a magnet, followed us back, and we're looking at rain for like the next week. So I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do as far as truck stuff goes over the course of the next week. I'll try to figure that stuff out. Hopefully we'll have little breaks in the rain where I can get out and get some stuff filmed, recorded. There is some small stuff that I'd like to do, but the topic of this video is going to be actually about selling the second gen. I know this is probably a video that most of you aren't going to want to watch or see, and that's fine. It'll probably get some dislikes actually, because most of you have come here to the channel for the work and the things that I've done on this second gen 24 valve. For those of you who are new, I do have a 2001 24 valve that I have been basically going through and replacing so many different things on to just rebuild it and hopefully get it more to the point of what it was when it rolled off the lot back in 2001. We've gone through and done ball joints, wheel hubs, Jesus, I can't even think about it. U-joints, radiator, batteries. There's so many freaking things that I've done with this truck over the course of the last few months even. It's just really hard to think about it all. I do have a video on the channel about what I have into this truck so far and what I've spent on it, but the thing is after being at the East Coast Diesel National Show down at Numidia, I really just was kind of hit with a reality, and it really just confirmed something for me. You guys have heard me talk on the channel before about probably wanting a third gen truck, and the reason for that is to be able to have a full crew cab truck with 4 full-size doors, so that I just had a little bit more space in the truck for my family. I have 3 young kids that have to ride in the back of the truck if we are to go somewhere and we take the truck, and obviously I want them to be comfortable in the back if we do go somewhere and we're all in the truck. And to be honest, this is the only vehicle right now that we have that could fit my whole family in it. So if all of us are to go anywhere, we're hopping in here. That's not to say that we can't make it work in the second gen, because trust me, we have done that plenty of times. We do make it happen, but I know that the smallest ones back there are a little uncomfortable, and they could definitely use a little bit more room. I don't want anybody to think for any second that I am just done with this truck, that I don't like it or whatever, or that's the reason that I am thinking about wanting to start maybe looking at some third gens and seeing what I can do with another truck here. I do want to put this out there though, basically to say, in order for me to think about buying a third gen or get a third gen, I do need to sell this truck. Financially, I'm not at a spot right now to where I can own 2 vehicles or 2 trucks and have 2 trucks on the channel. I want everyone to know that I do absolutely love this second gen 24 valve. The second gen Cummins trucks are my favorite. Second gen body style is my favorite body style by far out of all of them, and that's really what sold me on this. I originally was looking at third gens and a couple second gens, but my love for the second gen body style really just it drew me into this truck and really made me buy it and end up with a second gen again. I regret that sometimes because I knew back then that I wanted a third gen for the space, but I just, when you love something and that love is strong in your heart, you know how it is, man. That love can overpower you and make you decide solely off of that feeling and liking something that much. So we went with this old girl here, and like I said, we've been going through and doing a lot of stuff to it, but the thing is I've never really had a plan for it or an end goal in mind as far as what I wanted it to be or what I wanted to work for to get the truck at, as far as power goals or anything like that. I've kind of just been going with no plan and throwing a lot of money into this truck and not really knowing what I really wanted to do with it. It was always meant to be a daily driver or a work truck and stuff like that. Never was it going to be like a show truck or anything. So that was never in question or a goal of mine. But I feel like with the things that I've been doing to it, I probably could have been a little bit smarter and done things probably a little differently. I should have wrote things down on paper, had more of a plan, and followed that plan a little more strictly rather than just start going ham on it and trying to get content for the channel and stuff. I don't ever regret anything that I do, so there are no regrets with what I've done with the truck, and it's been a great learning experience. It's been fun. I've got to make plenty of videos to put on the channel for you guys, and I want you to know that this isn't anything that's going to happen overnight. I'm not just gonna go and list this truck for sale tonight and look to sell it right away and then start looking for a third gen. This is going to be a process. It's going to be something that's going to take a little bit of time. We have a lot of stuff coming up right now for work, and I am going to start picking up hours there, trying to collect as much overtime as I can and just get that extra money in my paychecks so that I can start building up my savings account and everything. And then at some point down the road, come fall, winter time, I will probably look at listing this, depending on where I'm at as far as a financial standpoint goes. We'll look to get rid of this thing and really start thinking seriously about a third gen. Now it could happen sooner, I don't know, but I just wanted to put this out there. Since it's a rainy day, I can't really do much with the truck today, and I do want to get a video up on the channel because we're going so strong with the daily uploads. I don't want a little rain to really mess that schedule up and mess up the algorithm of the channel either, really. So I wanted to talk about it because it's been something that's really been weighing on my mind a lot lately. The last couple months I've been thinking more and more about it. So I am at a point right now where we're not going to cease all work on this 2001. We are still going to continue to wrap up some stuff that we have started with it and continue to do a little bit more stuff just to get it into a better spot for when the time comes that we're going to sell it. I can hopefully pull as much out of this truck as possible. I know I'm definitely not going to pull out what I have into it, but if I can get somewhere close to what I've spent on this thing as a total, I'd be pretty happy because that'll be a good chunk of change going towards a new one. So the work isn't going to stop on this, but it is going to slow down. I'm not going to be sinking big bucks into big horsepower mods and things like that. So I wanted to put that out there, and I hope that doesn't let anybody down. I just want to confirm that if we do get rid of this and get another truck, that it just is going to be a fresh slate, a new build, something to start over with and build off of more of a plan in mind. Just get more of a plan down on paper, follow it more to a T, and do things just a little bit differently. And who wouldn't want to be here to watch a new build start and take off? I do. I want to watch that. So I hope you guys are cool and understanding of that. I want your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. You guys know that I love your feedback. I love hearing what your thoughts are, and it really does help me in decision making and making the next move here on the channel, whether it be with videos or things with the truck. So I definitely want to hear back from you guys in the comment section on this. That is going to do it for this one though. Unfortunately, like I said, the weather has just been crappy for the last few days. So if you could, as always, hit that thumbs up button on your way out. If you're stopping into the channel for the first time, you're new here, hit that subscribe button, join the family, because like I said, the work isn't going to stop on this as long as it's in my possession. I am absolutely in love with this truck. It is running the best that it ever has run since I've picked it up and owned it. We've done a lot to it, and we are going to continue to finish some things up and do some more stuff to it until we decide to list it and start thinking about getting into something different. So I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's not raining tomorrow. We might be able to do something with the truck. I don't know. We'll play it by ear and see what the weather does. Peace.